This man is called Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Muhammad Awal. He is the Ghanaian minister responsible for tourism, arts and culture, and he has blasted CNN, BBC and other Western media for constantly publishing negative news about our beautiful continent, Mama Africa.
The CNN effects, don't follow it too much. CNN, BBC, they talk about Africa is one country. When something happens in Nigeria, they say Africa. We have 1.3 or so billion people in Africa, 55 countries. Why do you use a negative thing to put as if Africa is just one country? Meanwhile, when they portray Africa as a negative country with all hunger, insecurity, disease, they come and do business. They are there. Why do you want to be discouraged from doing business in your own continent? Let us get out of the CNN effects. There's real opportunity, peace established in most of Africa. Seize it and do it. We Africans want to be very optimistic.
That's true.
Yeah, seize
true.
it.
That's true.
I want to just encourage you and let you know that don't believe everything that you read on social media. Our country is not burning. All flights to Ghana are always full. Half of the people on those flights are foreigners. Ask yourself, if we didn't have anything in our country, what were they coming there to do?
But wait and let me tell you why he is saying that. And before that, please support us by liking this video and also subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you very much for liking. Now let's get into it. So the reason why Dr. Ibrahim Muhammad Awal is blasting the Western media is all because a few days ago, the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, GIPC, organized a summit in Toronto, Canada, and they organized this summit to increase trade and investment to Ghana and Canada. So during the event, Dr. Ibrahim Muhammad Awal gave out some investment opportunities in Ghana's real estate, tourism, and agricultural sector.
The opportunities are too many. It's government policy to make tourism a key contributor to national GDP. We think that tourism links up agriculture, manufacturing, ICT, education very well. That is why our policy is to revamp our cultural, tourism, and creative art assets to serve as a launch pad for people to come to Ghana. In furtherance of this, in 2019, the president launched what we call the Year of Return, and 2020 Beyond the Return. It was an activity that put Ghana on the map. And in North America, it's been very, very, very successful. Last year, President launched again Destination Ghana after COVID to remind the world that Ghana after COVID is ready for business. It's a sector that has so many opportunities. I'll tease you with small. When it comes to Q&A, I'll give you more. Hotels. We need, in the next 5 years, minimum of 10,000 rooms. 10,000 rooms, hotels. We have 100,000. We need about 10,000 rooms. And then over the medium term, 50,000 rooms. 4 to 5 star category is a low-hanging fruit. We need a convention center. The one we have in Ghana is Accra Convention Center, 1,500 people. We need a convention center that can take at least 10,000 people. Ghana is the hub. AFCT is in Ghana, everything's in Ghana. As of today, from July, hotels are booked till December. Because of that, they were charged 80%, 9% occupancy. We need 10,000 room hotels, 4 to 5 star category. If you are ready today, we'll help you with land. We need theme parks. The young guys don't know where to go. A lot of especially community, Ghanaian community, now there's a lot of growing middle class. Where to send their kids to play? We need theme parks. We have only one in Eastern one, very little one. Theme parks, low-hanging fruits. Charter flights. Only 2 flights leave America to Ghana, Delta and United. If you don't book 2-3 weeks advance, you don't get a plane. I'm very sure that by Christmas this year, we'll have some charter flights from Canada to Ghana. Hopefully. But we need a lot of investment in charter flights. The returns too phenomenal, you can't miss it. Restaurants. A lot of people are working now, far from home, they need to eat outside. Restaurants, Ghanaian, African continental dishes, low-hanging fruits. We need hospitality training school. There's no single good training school that gives customer care orientation to our people. Even vehicle hire. This year, we're going to have a lot of tourists, more than most of the years in the past. Again, we need people to provide vehicles to hire from the airport to various tourist attractions. We also need a yacht, luxury boats to go around. We talk of mechanized agriculture. We need not less than 12,000 tractors every year and about 8,000 combined harvesters. Very arable land that we need to irrigate. So we need people to come, investors, diaspora to come and complement Ghanaians to do that. Implement factories, set up them, and then create jobs for our people. We talk of mechanized farming that can feed the whole world from Ghana. Thank you.
And after Dr. Ibrahim Awar said this, there was a Nigerian guy at the event and he asked the minister a very important question. And the question was that, well, Honorable, you say we should come and invest our monies in Ghana, but there are a lot of diasporas that in Canada that have a lot of money to invest in Ghana and some African countries. But most of them are afraid, and they are afraid because everything we hear about Africa each and every day is negative things like insecurities issues, kidnapping and terrorism. And so what are African leaders doing about this? So now let's listen to the guy before we listen to Honorable Minister's reply.
So good afternoon, lovely people, lovely conversations. I love whatever you guys are speaking about. I'm from Nigeria, but I love my other African countries. So I've been listening to this conversation for a really long time, and there's a really, really huge sector I feel like you guys didn't really talk about. The security and safety the industry, because I want to ask this question. So how do we plan on changing the norm of lack of security in Africa, the perception? So there's a reason why a lot of people don't come to Africa. Me, I go to Nigeria a lot. I was born in Nigeria, but I come here, I'm around my peers, and they don't want to go to Africa. They want to invest their money in Africa because they're scared of scamming. They're scared, they go to different places, they could get kidnapped. So how do you plan on changing that perception in Canada? How do you guys plan on doing that for the young people? Because a lot of people don't want to come there because they're scared. That's what they hear every single time. So that's what I want to ask you.
And this is the Honorable Minister's reply to the guy.
My brother from Nigeria, the CNN effects, don't follow it too much. CNN, BBC, they talk about Africa is one country. When something happens in Nigeria, they say Africa. We have 1.3 so billion people in Africa, 55 countries. Why do you use a negative thing to put as if Africa is just one country? Meanwhile, when they portray Africa as a negative country with all hunger, insecurity, disease, they come and do business. They are there. Why do you want to be discouraged from doing business in your own continent? Let us get out of the CNN effects. There's real opportunity, peace and stability in most of Africa. Seize it and do it. We Africans want to be very optimistic.
That's true.
Yeah, seize
true.
it.
That's true.
Why it's always about CNN? What does CNN says the agenda? Africa, large part of Africa are very peaceful, optimistic, investment friendly. Seize it and come over. Don't let them deceive you.
And again, the Ghanaian minister responsible for communication and digitalization, Honorable Esla Osu Ekufu, also said something similar to this during her keynote address at the same summit. Let's hear that one too.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, no one will build our country for us than ourselves. I want to just encourage you and let you know that don't believe everything that you read on social media. Our country is not burning. I think we're a very pessimistic people because we always focus on the negatives without looking at the positives. All flights to Ghana are always full. Half of the people on those flights are foreigners. Ask yourself, if we didn't have anything in our country, what were they coming there to do? So please, baby, let's realize that we are all in this together. And so come and invest in the land of golden opportunities, which is your Ghana, and the time is now. We welcome you, Akwaba.
And both of them are 100% right, because I know a lot of Germans and Italians that are shipping thousands of euros from Ghana each and every month because their businesses are doing well in the country, and we are here working for them as slaves or as ordinary workers. So this is the time for us to take our continent into our hands and develop it ourselves, because nobody is going to do that for us, as the Honorable Minister rightly said. So thank you very much for watching this episode. Let us know your thoughts and suggestions inside the comment section below. My name is Sharif Haruna. Please subscribe, like, have a joyful life, and see you in our next video. Macrao.